let's talk about Phil Jackson made some comments on why he stopped watching the NBA. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Check out the current news playlist, right? And a real one-on-one. So he basically said he stopped watching the NBA. He stopped watching the NBA because, when they start raising awareness about, social black issues, during the bubble, when they wore injustice on the back of their name, Black Lives Matter and all that stuff was on the floor, he basically said him and his grandkid was laughing, and they was, his grandkids thought it was funny that they would say, well, social injustice get the rebound. I'm paraphrasing. Black Lives Matter, shoot the three. And he said that that's the reason it got too political, that he stopped watching the NBA. So he was doing this interview with Rick Rubin, the producer, who produced a lot of stuff for LL Cool J, produced 99 Problems for Jay-Z, which was originally an Ice-T song. So yeah, that's kind of what he said. He said in Tom Business said on his channel, he made a great point. We was in our chat. He made a great point. He said that, but then again, if you want to have an issue with that, you should have an issue when they raise awareness for the LGBTQ plus community. When they raise issues for, Jesus Christ, breast cancer awareness. When they raise issues for all these other different, even Black History Month, right? When they raise the word, that's all political. Now, am I one that don't want to mix politics in with sports? Absolutely. You don't mix politics into work, right? But then again, when you talk about, a union, somebody also pointed out to me that's majority of its politics, and I feel you. But I just don't think you should bring your personal views, into the workplace. But then again, they brought their personal views when they celebrate Hispanic Month and all that type of stuff. So to me, you got to pay attention anytime you raise awareness or black people start getting together doing stuff around the world. It's minimized. It's minimized. It's, oh man, I don't want to see that. I'll turn that off or whatever. And anytime they got together, like Sam Cooke and James Prince was about to get a major distribution deal. They'd be the first black people to own a major distribution in music. Then Sam Cooke could come up, dead. So anytime we start to make progress on something positive, they took Black Positive TV off TV. Shows off TV altogether. Martin, even though it's comedy, Fresh Prince. I mean, all positive TV. Step by Step was kind of positive. You had a lot of great positive TV. The Cosby Show, a lot of great wholesome television, and they stopped that around the clock. But anytime we start to come together, it becomes a problem. Every time you see some type of backlash. Now, a lot of people saying Phil Jackson racist for these comments he made. A career off of black athletes winning them championships and all that. And, it is what it is. For me, it's 1,000,001 reasons to stop watching the NBA, and politics ain't one of them. They travel, they don't play games, they sit out games, they always injured. The game is a three-point shooting contest. He could have went a lot of different ways about it, but at the end of the day, man, he just showed you who he really is, and that's fine. If that's his preference, long as you don't hear players accusing Phil of being a racist or doing something, saying something racist, it is what it is. This dude played in the league. I think he was the last part of the last Knicks team to win a championship in New York City. Right? I'm pretty sure he had black teammates and all that stuff. So, even though, you kind of understand the struggle, but all them dudes is making a lot of money. So, but they can't, a lot of them, that's why I say, man, I feel that people in the judicial system, police officers and all that type of system, or before you become a judge, a district attorney, a defendant, a prosecutor, or you become a defense lawyer and all that, you should have to put in 3 months minimum worth of community in the inner cities, so you can see where these people are coming from. See, they don't understand that they don't really understand the disadvantage it is for black people in America. I keep telling y'all that. And look here, I'm black, and when I got older, I didn't understand the disadvantage. Because back in the day, everybody didn't tell each other business. You know, your mama, your daddy say, shut the hell up. Don't tell our business in the street. That's what we did. We didn't say nothing. So, you know, when I got older, man, you really got to see where a lot of these kids coming from. You really got to see where a lot of people can't fathom not having a father, staying at home, watching your siblings since you was in the 3rd grade. The responsibility and the burden that a lot of these people got black kids got growing up. You know, the black women hating the boyfriend for not being around or the relationship not working. And you think that don't got nothing to do with the issues between black women and black men? Absolutely. Why do you think so many black men are opting not to be with black women anymore or treat them like trinkets like every other race? So people don't understand how deep this really is, and how a lot of these kids got a lot of potential, but they really don't have a chance. You know, even before you get in the classroom and talk about resources, you at a disadvantage. You at a disadvantage, bro. You know, from your household. So, like I said before, man, you know, that's what turned them off. So be it. But like Jalen Rose said, you made millions and you played in the NBA, and that's the way you feel. You know, like I said, everybody that act like an ally ain't really an ally. You know, and you thought it was funny for them to have it, you know, and I ain't really like it or agree with it. You know, social injustice and all that. Like, how is that fixing the issue? But if we not gonna have politics and games, take them all out. In the NBA, of course, they thought it was going to attack a demographic. Of course, they thought it was going to make money off a demographic and bring awareness to the game. Nike with the Kaepernick thing and all that type of stuff. It was about dividends. It wasn't that they cared about black people or what they was going through, or they wanted to change this in America. That's not what it was about. At all. That's not what it was about. It's about capitalizing off a situation and making money. Now, if he would have said, well, I don't like how they capitalize this, but hey, guess what? Phil Jackson old as hell. Don't old people tell the truth. They don't care. His legacy and career is set in stone. But like I said, that's why I don't really trust people, bro. People be nice, and people smile in your face. They buy you lunch at work. They do things, and then as soon as you turn your back, they talking shit about you, or they snitching on you about you doing something. You know what I'm saying? And then when you blow up on them, they want to act like you the crazy one. That's why, man, I'm working on being stoic. I'm watching people's actions, not what they saying. You know, not what they saying. I'm watching how they moving, they temperament and all this shit. And I just look at people and I read them that way, and I know exactly how to categorize it. I know exactly how to get respect without saying a word. I know exactly how to play the game that they playing, and it's fine. They think black people stupid, bro. They really do. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know where the place Phil Jackson at, it is what it is. And I just tell you, keep your antennas up when you go out in the real world. Just tell you, keep your antennas up. Stay on alert. And you gotta, figure out how to play it. And not how to play it ain't busting nobody in the mouth and all that. You just gotta learn how to play the political game. I was telling my cousin this the other day. Yelling and screaming and bursting out, it don't really matter. You know how many times you can yell at your significant other, or you can yell at a kid, whatever, and it don't do nothing. It's if it do something, it's temporary. It's temporary, and at the end of the day, there's other ways to holler, and I just figure out holler, yelling and screaming, getting emotional and all that shit. Shit don't work. But if they want all politics and all out of boxing, out of the NBA and out of sports, take all of them out. Other than union stuff, take them all out. That's all I'm saying. Don't just pinpoint our issues, which how they handle it. Like I said, I'm not 100% in agreement with it. But don't pinpoint our issues, and then talk, breast cancer awareness come around and all Hispanic month come around. No, cut all that shit in the bud. And don't celebrate shit. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Real 101 playlist out. Check out the NBA playlist out. Check the music entertainment playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support.